And then after that, Dauji and Gopas, they were starting rolling on the ground. They're laughing. Oh, Krishna. And Krishna said, what's wrong? What's happening? Why they are laughing? Then the Balram said, Krishna, out of fear of Radharani, instead of milking cow, you started milking the bull. Krishna fabricated. So Krishna is get defeated. Kids wants to play, Gopas, they're defeating on the hide and seek. Radharani is not able to know. He's just Madana Mogana Mogini. She is getting control. Whereas see Mother Yashoda, she takes a bucket and just puts on Krishna. The whole personification we see in Varaha Avatar, when he takes avatar, his pores are like, filled with the entire 7 oceans of the water. He can fill, only it half get filled, one pore of hair. That's avatar of Varagadev. But here's Krishna, a small boy, and mother takes a jug of water and say, yours bath is done, get out of this place, right? So this is bewildering for the devotees to understand. Krishna is getting defeated everywhere. Let it be Gopa, mother, friends. Krishna is too much for us to understand this nectar, how this is happening. So in this one wonderful nectar of devotion, this is all, amazing benefit, or I would say this is a boon given by Krishna. Durlabha bhakti yoge me mama vashya vidya kaha kartike madhurayam cha vratenena labhyate. So in this says, pure devotion service to me, which because it pleases me under my devotees dominion, is very difficult to attain. Is easily attained by following this vow in Mathura during Kartika. Krishna says, similarly in Srimad Bhagavatam 5:6-18, also Krishna says, you ask me liberation, no problem, I'll give you. You want money, no problem. All these devotees, Artha, Chishu, Jagneshu, whoever come, okay, no problem. But don't ask me bhakti, which I can't give. It's very difficult. What happens? Krishna gives bhakti because he is controlled by the devotees like this. He has to carry the devotees on his back. He is to get defeated. He has to fear. He is hungry. So Krishna is like, he has to give away his entire stuff. So Krishna doesn't award this bhakti easily. But in this Kartik month, Sripad Rupa Goswami writes wonderfully, anybody stays in Mathura and performs this Kartik Prata, even unknowingly, I will award them bhakti. Krishna says, I will surrender, even unknowingly somebody does. Bhakti is very rare, but still in spite of it, in this month, somebody performs this Vrata, then I'm sure you will come back to me. I award them bhakti. So a quick snapshot of what is special about this month, right? Then also I'll few in between pastimes, I will also talk about the glories, why one should follow this Damodar month. As Satyyoga is best of the yogas, as the Vedas are best among the scripture, as Ganga is best of rivers, so Kartik is best of the months, the most dear to Lord Krishna. This is taken from Skanda Puran. So we all know that Krishna in Bhagavad Gita says, what is the month it is favorite to him? What month in Bhagavad Gita? Margashira. But here we say Kartik month is very dear to Krishna. How do we understand? So of course, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, because that's a month the gopis would pray to, they take vrata, that they want to attain Krishna as the husband. So the entire month of Margashira, they perform their austerities. Then finally, Krishna steals their garments. Then Krishna, awards them whatever they wanted. Of course, that he says out of the month I am Margashira, but the devata for this Adishta devata for this month is Radharani. Krishna is always Krishna is controlled by Radharani. So in this month is very special to Krishna. This is called also Kartik month because it comes from the word Kirtita. Kirtita means the Radharani's mother who gives fame to Radharani. So it comes from that word Kirtida, Kirti, Kritika. So Radharani is also called Kartika. So that's the reason this month it's special for Radharani. So that's why Krishna gives away anything Radharani is in most of the devotees, they don't want to go through this 84 lakh species of life. After a lot of efforts, out of a lot of activities, we come to the human form of life to surrender to the Lord, to do the bhakti. Now, here is the question: how many of you want to degrade your life to an animal or a tree? Can you please raise your hand? How many of you want to degrade your life into an animal species of life or a tree or whatever it is? How many of you? Nobody? You can change your mind later. I'm locking the option. One more time, I'm asking, how many of you want to degrade yourself next life into different animal species of life? Anyone? Okay, after this story, you should not change your mind. Okay. So most of the time, the achievement in material world is that somebody should nicely study, they get a good husband, good wife, good house, get promoted. Somebody wants to, very ambitious, then they would get into IAS. If somebody is still ambitious, get into politics, they become a chief minister. Still ambitious, they become prime minister. Still ambitious, they might become a president of America. Still ambitious, they can become the father of the entire universe like Brahma. But what Brahma is asking, oh Krishna, I don't want this Brahma's post. Next life, I just want to born in somewhere in Vrindavan, whatever form. That is the aspiration of Brahma. See the Vishnu. Vishnu is telling, so this three trinities, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, right? Brahma became the mountain, 4 peak of the mountain you can see in Radharani, right? Is became a mountain. Then Shiva thought, oh, Brahma has become a mountain and on top of it, gopis are playing. So let me also become mountain. And Shiva became Nandishwara. So he also became a mountain where Nanda Maharaj and Krishna perform pastimes. Then Vishnu thought, oh, Brahma and Shiva, they give up their position. They just went to the Vrindavan and became inanimate. Imagine Brahma, the creator of the universe, not even species of life. He is becoming a mountain, inanimate, a non-movable object. Then Vishnu thought, okay, I must do some service to Krishna. Then he became Giriraj Govardhan Gi. He became Giriraj. Let me, Krishna do pastimes. And the greatest of Uddhava is the student of Brihaspati. What is he thinking? Let me not even have a human form of life. I want to become a creeper or I want to become a grass in Vrindavan. That too where? Other side of the Yamuna. When the gopis come and searching for Krishna, let their dust fall on my head as a grass. So the devotees, right, they're hankering to born in Vrindavan. Doesn't matter. Narada comes. He sees, oh, I can't participate in Rasalila today. Rasalila happening. Narada was feeling. Then he said, then there is option was given. So you need to be a gopi for that. No problem. He said, what should I do? There is a Kusum Sarovar. Go and take a dip. Narada became Naradi. So they are ready to change their gender. They are ready to change their position. They are ready to change their species of life. The exalted Vaishnavas, right? They are all ready to change. And Shiva also. Shiva thought, okay, I'm not participating in Rasalila. What should I do? Then he took a dip. Then he became Gopeshwara Mahadev. Shri Gopeshwara Mahadev ki. See, now tell me how many of you want to change your species of life? Now you can't change. Because we have all Swayam, we have our Swarupas in Vrindavan, right? When Goloka Vrindavan, originally when we are there, we don't know what Swarupa we were in. That will be revealed through the spiritual master when you perform bhakti, then you go up. Of course, we might be also, I don't know, at least I might be on different species of life. May not be the same human form to everyone. So we might be in different position and different way we will be serving Krishna. So this Damodar Leela, it's very difficult to understand. A Brahma becoming a stone, becoming a mountain, giving up everything and want to surrender. This is bhakti is really defined. The bhakta is redefined, right? So let's move on. I'll also read a few glories of Karthik month. Then I'll talk about few pastimes. If somebody burns a lamp in the temple of Lord Sri Hari, even for a short time in the month of Karthik, then whatever sins he has acquired for millions of kalpas are all destroyed. I think there are few new devotees come. So for their benefit, I'll just quickly talk about this rat story, then we will move on. Shri Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Mai Lakshmi Narsingh De Gauranitai ki Radha Damodara ki jai. So we all know the story of a rat. A rat, they're fond of eating some of the burnt stuff. So there is a temple like this. They closed the Pujari closed the altar. He went. There was one diya was like this. Diya was there. It is almost died. So the rat came and tried to eat it. But what happens? The fire, the flame become higher. Then the rat started jumping, keeping the mouth, the wig. Then it died on the spot. He did not add any bhakti. He did not add any intention. But Krishna, what he saw in this Damodar month, Krishna sees only the good thing. What he saw, oh, this is my dear devotee. He's doing arati, jumping and dancing on top of it. Even though it is a rat, it is jumping and dancing. And it is in front of me, died. He avoided Goloka Vrindavan. So that is the mercy of Krishna. Today, whatever unknowingly also you do, that's what I said, this bhakti. As I mentioned in the first nectar of devotion, unknowingly even somebody performs in this month, they will be delivered. Oh, Narada, I have personally seen that a person who happy reads this Bhagavad Gita in the month of Karthik does not return to the world, birth and death. So how many of you want to get out of this cycle? You know the secret. In this month, every day, we can read Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. Wonderful. Of all the gifts, the gift of a lamp during the month of Karthik is the best. No gift is its equal. So this all taken from Maribhakti Vilas. Sripad Rupa Goswami has written. I'm just quoting one or two. He has written it. I don't know, volumes of benefit. Even somebody just walks on the temple, every step is Ashwamedha Yajna. If somebody just walked today, then that many Ashwamedha Yajnas you perform, that kind of benefit you get. So this month, like no Krishna awards, even to take a step, Krishna considers Ashwamedha Yajna. You perform little austerity, it multiplies by 1,000 times. So this auspicious month, we can all perform some donation of, you can feed Vaishnavas Prasadam, you can donate a Deepa, you can go out near and dear ones, you call everyone in your house, you just request us, we will come and do the Kirtan, we can perform this Damodar program for you at your house. What you need to do is just call the people, get your near and dear ones, everybody get benefit. You just let us know the timing and when you want to perform. And there is a team, dedicated team who can come and do the program. It could be in the school, it could be in your office, or it could be in anywhere. Okay. So moving on to the next question. How many of you accept Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead? I think nobody's raising. Are you sure? Then after some time, you should not say, I will not accept Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead. Last chance. Somebody's still not sure what to do. This guy is asking this kind of question. So I'm asking one more time. How many of you accept Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead? You can't change it later. Okay. Some of you still not sure. Okay. So this is very difficult to conceive, this pastime of Krishna, because in Vrindavan, no one accepts Krishna as a Supreme Personality of Godhead. If you accept Krishna as a Supreme Personality of Godhead, you will not be in Vrindavan. Maybe in Mathura, Dwaraka, but not in Vrindavan, right? So Krishna takes various avatars. So please repeat after me. Probably I will share this shloka. One second, let me share this. Oh, it's okay. Okay. Okay, this is a wonderful shloka. During Karthik month, it is recommended to some devotees read Gopi Gita. So at least just to keep you engaged. So we will read this shloka, the purport, also few more shlokas. Then we will see why Krishna is not considered as a Supreme Personality of Godhead in Vrindavan. Okay. Tava kartamritam tapta jivanam. Please repeat. Kavibiritam kalmashapanam. Shravana Mangalam Srimatatam Bhuvi grananti ye burida jana. The nectar of your words and the description of your activities are the life and soul of this suffering in this material world. These narrations, transmitted by learned sages, eradicated one's sinful reaction. This is Gopi's singing. Hearing the pastimes, lords of the Lord, it can eradicate one's sinful reactions. And what else it can do? Bestow a good fortune upon whoever hears them. These narrations are broadcast all over the world and are filled with spiritual power. Certainly, those who spread this message of Godhead are most munificent. So, there is one more reason why Krishna performs this Leela. Anugrahaya Bhaktanam Manusham Degam Ashitaha Bhajate Tad Drishi Krita Ya Shrutva Tat Paro Bhavet. When the Lord assumes a human-like body to show mercy to his devotees, he engages in such pastime as will attract those who hear about them to become dedicated to him. So Krishna performs this human-like act to attract, because there are so many species. Krishna take Matsya avatar, Kurma avatar, but these pastimes, especially human-like pastimes, are very sweet. So the biggest problem whenever we go on to preach outside, the first question they'll ask, why are you worshipping Krishna? Lord Rama is there. There are other avatars. Why only Krishna? The first thing they'll ask. Then I asked, what is the problem in worshipping Krishna? He's also, as per you, is one of the avatar. Then he said, first thing he tells lie. If you tell lie, somebody likes it? No. What is the next problem? He steals on top of it. Okay. What else? He steals the garment also of the young gopis. Okay. Third thing, with other wives, he's playing rasa dance. What kind of God you are worshipping? What kind of morality he has? Why are you worshipping Krishna? This is the first thing asked. But it's all transcendental, very, very difficult to accept Krishna, understand this. So these sweet pastimes of stealing in Vrindavan, such a nectarian pastimes. So one time, Krishna will start stealing in his house first. Most of the time, gopis thought, oh, Krishna is not stealing in Mother Yashoda's house. He's only stealing our house. Let us go and complain. That's what they most of the time go and complain. But Krishna started stealing in his house. One time, Krishna was putting his hand on the pot. Butter is trying to eat. Mother Yashoda caught hold of his hand red-handed. And she asked, Krishna, you're stealing? Then he said, no. You put the bracelet, rings, this is all burning. I just want to have a cooling effect, I just put my hand. I'm not really not stealing it. And other time, Krishna would, mother ask Yashoda, oh, Kanaya, you're supposed to read. You're not reading anything. Oh, really? I'm supposed to read? What should I read? You should read Shastras. Then Krishna asks, what will happen by reading Shastras? You'll come to know the God, the relationship between God and you. Okay. By knowing God, what will happen? You will get mukti, Okay. Then Maya, what will happen if I get mukti? He said, you will be happy. And Krishna said, oh, my happy is this pot of butter. Let me take this. And he started eating. I'm happy now. Krishna is like, she thinks that, okay, Krishna is stealing some other house because Krishna is like, he's not getting good butter in my house. So Mother Yashoda thought, but it is not the reason. So Krishna will anyhow go and steal other places. Sometime Krishna was stealing and eating. The gopis started telling, oh, Krishna, you're not shamed. You're stealing in my house. Krishna said, you are the thief. I'm not the thief, and started eating. And gopis asked, how? Bhoktaram Yagnatapasam Sarvaloka Mageshwaram. I give everything. This belongs to me. And you've stolen this part and you're telling me thief? I'm the proprietor of the whole universe. How can you say thief? And Krishna would sometime take all the butter, smear here and there. The gopis and shout, why are you smearing this butter like this? Krishna said, Maya, I'm not stealing. Actually, I'm helping you. How we are helping? See, these are the places, some floors are very nice. Some places it is very rough. I'm just applying this butter so that it becomes very smooth. I'm actually helping you, Like that, Krishna would so much pastime, this sweet pastimes of stealing this butter. Because we all know that Krishna is performing this human-like form so that he can attract our minds or get attracted to Krishna. The difference between the other devotees and Vrindavan devotees, like Devaki Mata. So Krishna was going in the chariot to kill Kamsa. Kamsa invited. And as soon as Devaki saw Krishna, so much motherly affection. Lala, I want to hug you. Then what happened? Krishna started killing Kamsa. Krishna is like always, ye etamam prapatante tam tataiva bhajameham. Kamsa took hair of the Devaki and in front of everyone on the marriage day, tried to kill. Krishna repeated the same thing to Kamsa as well. Caught hold of his shika and dragged in front of all his people. He also killed. Devaki was holding like this. After that, she became like this. Oh, who is my Lord? My son is the Supreme Lord. Instead of hugging, and she started praying obeisances. The same thing happened in Vrindavan. Vrindavan also, Krishna ate a lot of mud and he started showing the whole universe to his mother. Mother was thinking, this guy is not able to digest this mud. He's eaten the entire universe. That's why chicks are swollen like this, goal. How my son will digest? She's not able to understand Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then the boys were sometimes seen this, Indra, Chandra, Brahma will come, they will do Aarti. The boys will see, oh, they see there is some four-headed guy who is doing some Aarti. Oh, see this five-headed Shiva is doing some Aarti. They don't know Shiva. They just say, oh, somebody is coming and they're doing Aarti. But they will not realize Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is our friend first, later God. For them, they don't know. And Mother Yashoda still thinks that Krishna not lifted Govardhan hill. It is Nanda Maharaj and other boys, they were holding the lift. Immediately he is covered. They are all covered with the Yoga Maya that they don't accept Krishna as a Supreme Personality of Godhead because if that mood will be, Krishna want to be subordinate and he want to enjoy the rasa that he is not God. He doesn't want to be recognized as a God. That is the mood. So anybody wants to go to Vrindavan in that mood, then we also will be in the same mood as that. Krishna, they all love Krishna, but not as a God because he is just lovable by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So we also will understand from this wonderful Leela that Krishna has innumerable energies. One day on Diwali day, as we all know that Mother Yashoda was trying to bind Krishna because he was stealing so much butter and she wanted to teach a lesson. And so there is a competition happening between the energies. Krishna has various energies, right? So Krishna is having various energies. Is Icha Shakti. He wants to go on play. Today Krishna has planned that he wants to go on play. So the Icha Shakti is thinking we should make some arrangement so that Krishna can go and play. But Mother Yashoda, what she's doing? She's trying to bind the rope. That's why she's not able to bind the rope because all the energies are against Mother Yashoda. Today Krishna wants to play and you're trying to bind him. We will not allow. So there is always a short of rope, 2 inches. Then finally Krishna saw, oh, my mother is so much laboring. Then his Kripa Shakti became predominant. Then Kripa Shakti said, okay, all the Shaktis, please get back. Today Krishna is, Kripa Shakti is like you want to show mercy to Mother Yashoda, let him bound. The person who is writing the fate of everyone and Mother Yashoda is writing fate of Lord Krishna, today he will be bound. So the Krishna is allowing her mother to change the fate of him. Such a sweet pastime happens in Vrindavan. So I also read few more glories of Vrindavan and see this Damodar month. Then also we'll see 1 or 2 more pastimes. In Mathura, bathing and worshipping during the month of Kartika plays one on the same planet as Lord Krishna. No other holy places equal to Mathura. The month of Kartik, when the Lord Hari enjoyed his Damodara pastime in Mathura, delights Lord Vaikuntha. The month Kartika spent in Mathura brings the supreme destination. By once serving Lord Damodara in the Mathura during Kartika, The people can easily attend pure devotional service to Lord Hari. The perfect atonement to purify the sins of a lifetime is worship Lord Damodara during Karthik. So even though we say that Mathura, Vrindavan, there are 5 kinds of Vrindavan. Some of you may be able to go. If you are able to go, well and good. If not, wherever the devotees are hearing Katha, in the hearts of the devotees, Vrindavan is there. Vrindavan is a state of mind. It's not a place where you can go. So entire month, you can remember Lord Krishna, remember Vrindavan pastime. You can meditate and perform this vrata. So there is one more aspect now. One more question. This is the last question for today. Does Krishna have faults like a human? No. Okay, how many of you say no? Only one. Others cannot change again. Okay. See, Krishna says, Kamayesha, Krodayesha, Shri Bhagavan, right? Rajoguna Samudbhavaha in Bhagavad Gita. One should not get angry. Did Krishna get angry or not? He got it. So he has the faults like human. Okay. Then he was greedy for, one should not get greedy, right? That's what Bhagavad Gita says. Krishna speak big philosophy, but when he sees activity, no? That's why people are very difficult to understand. He says, he's greedy. How can he do that? See, there are 18 such faults are there in human. Probably some of them I will read it out. Being illusioned, getting angry, so much greedy, too much of lust, depending on somebody, being cruel. Like that, there are many faults there in the human life. Sometimes getting fatigue. Krishna is getting fatigue. So he was playing in the Gopas, in the Govardhan. Then Krishna is so tired. So what happens? The Gopas, they'll break the branch of a tree and started fanning him. Or he will lie on the lap of Dauji. Sometime they'll press his leg. So how can Lord exhibit this kind of faults in him? And also he is being illusioned. So one time Krishna started stealing butter in his own house. Then there was a jeweled pillar. Then Krishna saw his reflection. Krishna thought, oh, this is one more thief has come like me. Then he started negotiating with the, see, you are also thief, I am also thief. Let us, we will not tell each our crime to Mother Yashoda. And he started stealing the butter. And Mother Yashoda is watching behind all these things. Then Krishna says, and he took a little butter and he says, as a bribe, he gives the same as Bimba in the pillar, that I'll give you this butter, you don't tell Mother Yashoda. Then Mother Yashoda comes and Krishna says, no, I'm not greedy. This boy is greedy. Like that, Krishna tried to speak and things like that. So he's also talking to another person like him in the Bimba. He's getting illusioned, saying that, oh, there's somebody else like me and who's come to stealing Krishna. So how it is very difficult to understand. He's Atma Rama. He doesn't need anything, but he's feeling so hungry. He's depending on mother. He's crying, Mother Yashoda, I need something to eat. I'm hungry. How can Lord be hungry? How can Lord get angry? How Lord is get fearful of somebody. So it apparently looks like Krishna is exhibiting all this kind of human faults, but we need to understand these are very, very transcendental platform. Sometimes we see that Lord Rama also comes. He's searching Mother Sita everywhere. So somebody will say, oh, Rama is also suffering. Why Rama is suffering? Is that a suffering? How do we understand? Is that a suffering? Apparently he suffered, right? But it is a Leela. The Leela is different from suffering. And Krishna is want to enjoy this rasa. It's not like our suffering, like, our faults, what we have. Krishna is a transcendental anger. It's a transcendental hungry. It's a transcendental illusion. So there is no way we can compare. Krishna is showing all this because, we would like to connect to him. He wants to take us, all of us, to go back to Godhead. So he's performing human kind of pastime just to attract this fallen conditioned souls so that everybody gets the benefit. So we have another 5 minutes. I'll wind up at 5 minutes, 6:40. 5 minutes open for more open comments or clarification. Then we will have other programs to go. So I will narrate one more pastimes, wonderful pastime. With that, I would, let me see how much. Okay. This one more pastime, wonderful pastime is Holy Nice. Jayapatka Swami told this, I still remember, is in Sheshadabram days. It's a wonderful pastime as how Krishna is stealing the butter. So all this Gopas, elderly Gopas, they were getting really, problem. How do we solve this problem? Krishna is coming, and sometimes he would openly challenge them. If there is no butter, he will go and pinch the babies, or he will urinate that place, or sometimes he will threaten, I will bring tomorrow hot coal, I'll put it on your rooftop, better you keep butter. So they are all thinking, Yashoda Mai is not believing. One time, they went and complained to Yashoda. Yashoda Mai told, see, I have so much butter. Yeah, I don't think so Krishna is stealing. If you want to prove, either you bring him red-handed or you tie him. I will come and see. Then I will accept it. One time, this one gopi was trying to bind Krishna, and she's not able to bind because they caught hold of Krishna, and Krishna told, see, you don't know how to bind. I'll show you. Then he put the gopi next to the pillar. He went around, he tied her and said, this is how we should tie, and he ran away. So it's very difficult. What do we do? And this guy is like not very difficult. And they put it in the dark place. Krishna, as his body comes off effulgence, as soon as goes to the dark room, everything is brightened. And he can see where is the butter, he can eat. Dark room also not working. They try to put it in the rooftop, tie it in the roof so that he cannot climb. But he puts a stool or he climbs on Gopas on the top and he's trying to take it out. So they say, we need to exactly catch hold of him, something we need to do. Then they all thought, the door bells are there. If we go to the temple, the bells will be there in the puja room. That kind of small bells, they thought they'll put it. Then they thought, let us put it first in the door. As soon as he open, we will hear, we'll catch hold of him. Then they put the bell. Then they said, the tables like this, inside the altar, inside the room. Krishna, in case, takes the stools, let's put the bells around that. Then they put the pot, around the pot also, they put the bell. Now they're all, keeping hearing, saying that whenever there is a bell, we'll go and catch hold of him and we'll report to Mother Yashoda. Before that also, I'll tell you one more pastime. When Krishna was stealing, one gopi caught hold of her Mother Prabhavati, caught hold of him red-handed. And she's taking Krishna, dragging Krishna to Nanda Bhavan. And she thought, okay, Nanda Maharaj is coming, he will feel bad. So he put a dupatta and taken to Mother Yashoda. Then Mother Yashoda is asking, what is the problem? See, your Lala has stolen, I got red-handed. They opened the parda. It was not Krishna, it was her own son. And Maya said, see, Krishna is coming. I know he was crying and coming, Mummy, I need some milk. So they thought that, okay, Krishna is very difficult. So that's why this plan all happening. They put everything bell, then Krishna is coming. Then Krishna as a Paramatma, he knows everything. Then he came, he saw the bell. Before opening the door, he saw, oh, there is something changed today. There's a bell. Then he told the bell, bell, don't ring. It's all stuck. The tongues were stuck. The bells are not ringing. He opened the door. No sound. Wow. Then he went. Then he saw stool. Stool also they put bell. Oh, these gopis are becoming clever. Then I said, bell, don't ring. He put it. He climbed it. Then he was about to touch the pot. Then he realized, oh, in the pot also there is a bell. Bell, don't ring. And he took it out. He gave it to the monkeys. Monkey says, Krishna, enough, we have eaten so much. Hey, no, you should, you put it on the face, you put it on the body. Krishna says, and you'll feed monkeys so much. Then finally, Gopa said, oh, Lala, this is very sweet. Actually, this mother has made really nice butter. You should also eat. Then he took and put it in Krishna's mouth. That time, all the bells started ringing, gling, 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 gling. So Krishna's stunned. My God, I told you not to ring. The bell told. Every time in the temple, pujari offers, we become used to it. The bhoga was offered, so we thought, okay, we have to ring. That you didn't tell, no? So they all caught hold of Krishna. Krishna, there was a window. Everybody jumped out of the window. Madhumangal got stuck. His little stuff fellow, he got stuck. And Gopi is pulling from the leg side, Krishna is pulling from the other side. He got stuck. That's a wonderful pastime for some other day. So Krishna is like this, performing this wonderful pastimes just to so much nectar in this Damodar Leela. Um, so finally, just to conclude that, Krishna is not accepted as a supreme Krishna Godhead because Krishna doesn't want that bow, especially in Gopa Vrindavan, so in Goloka Vrindavan. So with that, I would stop here to share your more any corrections, comments, realization. And after 5 minutes, we will have other programs. If not, I'll tell you one more pastime. Any comments or questions so far? Okay. I forgot to show you one more last slide. This is very important slide. I should be able to close that quickly. I also promise that what is that you can do in Karthik month. I'll take it another 2 minutes more extra. Do's and don'ts, I put it here. The do's is that taking bath early in the morning and chanting, attending Mangalarti. Don'ts, basically you focus on the do's. Don'ts, anyhow, you will read it. Then anybody who's initiated, second initiated or initiated, they need to their Gayatri mantra and chant extra rounds. If you're chanting 16 rounds, try to increase a little bit more. Nama Sankirtan at the house, or you can do Vaishnava bhajans, Krishna Deva Bhavantu Mande, glorification of Krishna, Radhe Jai Jai Madhava Dede. These are all written by Rupa Goswami. Nandanastakam, somebody also Chorastakam they'll do, Radha Kripatavakavastakam. So there are a lot of Vaishnava bhajans. You can sing them. Tulasi Seva, offering Tulasi Puja, observing festival like this, Govardhan Puja, everything. Reading and hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, and charity, giving charity in this month. Yamuna Snan, you can imagine if you have holy water in your house, you can sprinkle, take dust off the Vrindavan. You can always take a bath in that if you're not able to go. Offering a lamp, how many number of times in the morning, at least the evening, if not at least one time in a day. These are minimum. This also you can take as a sankalpa in front of the Lord, saying that after taking bath that Krishna, I want to take something. Because I also tell you the other part of it. I didn't tell you when I was talking about only glories. And if I tell you something, it's mind boggling actually. Rupa Goswami writes in Hari Bhakti Vilas, if a person taken a human being not doing any vrata, Damodar month, they are considered as a killer of mother and father. So he's telling all the pious credit, whatever you have, everything will be vanished if you're not performing this vrata. So it's very, very important that we take this seriously, this Damodar month. There are so many things also, the pitfall of not following this vrata is there. If I read all those things, it will be mind boggling. So I'm not speaking all those things. You can read for yourself. But as a human has taken birth, we need to follow this vrata sincerely. Simple thing, hearing more, chanting more, distributing prasadam, offering a lamp. These are the simple things you can take in front of the Lordship. You have not taken sankalpa or tomorrow, that saying that this many minimum thing I will do. One thing is that don't overcommit so that you're not able to follow. Whatever you're able to follow, commit for the 30 days and start practicing it for the Damodara month. That's how you can practice. There are so many other things. Some devotees will eat only one day. Sometimes they don't eat fried items. Sometimes they don't eat sweets. There are different levels are there. But based on your body and mind, whatever possible, you should follow, especially chanting, hearing, offering a lamp, and Vaishnava bhajans, doing Harinam. These are the something important which we can follow in this month. With that, I would stop here. Hare Krishna. Any comments? Ekadashi? Sorry, I'm not able to hear much. Anything else? Hare Krishna. I'm done. Thanks. Prabhu, any other reflections, comments? Okay. So I'm Prakash. Okay, till they come, one more pastime. आरती हो रहा है, गौर आरती है प्रभु, गौर आरती है, ठीक है, जय हरि बोल। दामोदर की, श्री श्री राधा दामोदर की जय। Now there is a Gaur Aarti. I think we can all participate in the Gaur Aarti.
Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Ki Jayo, Jayo Gaurachandra Arati ko shobha. Shiva Jaya, Jaya Gaurachandra. Shiva Jaya, Jaya Gaurachandra Arati ko shobha. Shiva Jaya, Jaya Gaurachandra Arati ko shobha. Jana vitatavane Jagamana loba, Jana vitatavane Jagamana loba, Jana vitatavane Jagamana loba, Jana vitatavane Jagamana loba. Shivodaki Nitai Chan Vame Gadadara. Shivodaki Nitai Chan Vame Gadadara. Nikateya Tvaidasini Jagadatradara. Nikateya Tvaidasini Vasachatradara. Nikateya Tvaidasini Vasachatradara. Nikateya Tvaidasini Vasachatradara. Divo Boshi HG Gaurachandra Ratna Simhasani. Divo Boshi HG Gaurachandra रत्न सिंहासने शिवो भूषी यसे गौराचार्य रत्न सिंहासने भूषे यसे गौराचार्य रत्न सिंहासने आरती कोरेण ब्रह्म आदिदेवगाने आरती कोरेण ब्रह्म आदिदेवगाने आरती कोरेण ब्रह्म आदिदेवगाने
आरती कोरेण ब्रह्मा आदिदेवगाने
शिवो नर हरि आदि कोरी समरदुलाय गणर हरि आदि कोरी समरदुलाय शिव नर आदि कोरे चामरदुलाय शिवनार हरे आदि कोरे चामरदुलाय संजय मुकुंद बासु गोसादिगाय संजय गोसादिगाय संजय मुकुंद वासु गोसादिगाय संजय मुकुंद वासु गोसादिगाय शिव शंकर बजे घंटा बजे बजे करताला शिव शंकर बजे
Please don't allow children near the fire. Please keep the children away from fire. Hare Krishna.
शिव शंकर बजे घंटा बजे बजे करताला माधुर मृदंग बजे परमारसाला माधुर मृदंग बजे परमारसाला शंख बजे घंटा बजे मातु मातुरु मातुरु बजे शंख बजे
घंटा बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे
शंख बजे घंटा बजे मधुर मातुरु मातुरु बजे
शंका बाजे घंटा बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे
मातुर 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 बजे
माधुर 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 बाजे
मातुर 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 बजे
माधुर 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 बाजे
मातुर 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 बजे
माधुर 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 बाजे
शंख बजे घंटा बजे मातु मातुर मातुर बजे
शंका बाजे घंटा बाजे माधुर मातुर मातुर भाते
गौरांगेय ऋतिक शोभा मातुरु 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 भजे
गौरांगे रारति को शोभा मातुर 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 भाते
नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल
गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
कि बबहु कोटि चंद्र जिनी वदन उज्ज्वला
बहु कोटि चंद्रादिनी वदन उजाला
शिव बहु कोटि चंद्र जिनी वदन उज्ज्वला
बहु
कोटि चंद्र जिनी वदन उज्ज्वला काल देशे बनमाला कोरे जलमाला 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 शिव शिव सुख नारद प्रेमी गडगड शिव शिव
सुख नारद
प्रेमे गडगड शिव शिव सुख नारद प्रेमे गडगड शिव शिव सुख नारद प्रेमे गडगड काकति विनोद देखे गोरर संवाद 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 शिव जयो जयो गोराचंदे आरती शोभा शिव जयो जयो गोराचंदे आरती शोभा शिव जयो जय गोराचंदे आरती को शोभा शिव जय जय गोराचंदे आरती को शोभा जानावी ततावानी जगमानलो बाजानावी ततावानी जगमानलो गौरा गौरा गौर हरे गौरा गौरा गौर हरे गौरा गौरा गौर हरे गौरा गौरा गौर हरे गौरा गौरा ಗೌರ ಹರೇ ಜೈ ಸಚಿನಂದನ ಗೌರ ಹರೇ ಜೈ ಸಚಿನಂದನ ಗೌರ ಹರೇ ಓ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಬೋಲ್ ಹರಿ ಬೋಲ್ ಹರಿ ಬೋಲ್ ಓ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಬೋಲ್ ಹರಿ ಬೋಲ್ ಹರಿ ಬೋಲ್ ಗೋ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಬೋಲ್ ಹರಿ ಬೋಲ್ ಹರಿ ಬೋಲ್ ಗೋ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಬೋಲ್ ಹರಿ ಬೋಲ್ ಗೋ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಬೋಲ್ ಹರಿ 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 ಬೋಲ್
ಹರಿ ಬೋಲ್
ಜಯ ಜಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಜಯ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ 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 ಜಯ ದ್ವೈತ ಚಂದ್ರ ಜಯ ಗೌರ ಭಕ್ತ ವೃಂದ ಜಯ ದ್ವೈತ ಚಂದ್ರ ಜಯ ಗೌರ ಭಕ್ತ ವೃಂದ ಜಯ ದ್ವೈತ ಚಂದ್ರ ಜಯ ಗೌರ ಭಕ್ತ ವೃಂದ ಜಯ ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ 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 ಹರೇ 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 ರಾಮ 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 ಹರೇ 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 ಕೃಷ್ಣ 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 ಹರೇ 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 ರಾಮ 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 ಹರೇ 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 ಕೃಷ್ಣ 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 ಹರೇ 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 ರಾಮ ರಾಮ ಹರೇ ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ 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 ಹರೇ 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 ರಾಮ ರಾಮ ಹರೇ ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ 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 ಹರೇ 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 ರಾಮ ರಾಮ ಹರೇ 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 ಕೃಷ್ಣ 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 ಹರೇ 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 ರಾಮ ರಾಮ ಹರೇ ಜಯ ಜಗನ್ನಾಥ ಜಯ ಬಲದೇವ ಜಯ ಸುಭದ್ರಮಯಿ ಜಯ ಸುದರ್ಶನ ಜಯ ಜಗನ್ನಾಥ ಜಯ ಬಲದೇವ ಜಯ ಸುಭದ್ರಮಯಿ ಜಯ ಸುದರ್ಶನ ಜಯ ಯಶೋದ दामोदर जय यशोदा दामोदर यशोदा दामोदर जय यशोदा दामोदर जय यशोदा दामोदर जय यशोदा दामोदर यशोदा दामोदर जय यशोदा दामोदर जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय अनंत देव लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय अनंत देव जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय अनंत देव लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय अनंत देव नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
हरे हरे कृष्णा फर्स्ट दामोदर राष्ट्र का आदमेले ऑल माताजी शुड लाइन अप फॉर ऑफरिंग देयर दिया ऑफर ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾತಾಜಿ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಟ್ ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ दामोदर राष्ट्र का आदमेಲೆ ಕವನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ
Hare Krishna, we request all the parents to kindly take care of the children. There are many lamps. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಕೈ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಿ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಣ್ಣ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಮುಂದೆ ಲ್ಯಾಂಪ್ ಹತ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಹಚ್ಚೋದಕ್ಕೆ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬಿಡಬೇಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಕೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್. ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ. Hare Krishna. The arrangement for the Damodar Ashtakam is like this. So now the Matajis can, those who are sitting very close to Yashoda Damodar, kindly make space so that there can be a line formed. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಮಾತಾಜೀಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಯಶೋಧ ದಾಮೋದರ್ ಪಕ್ಕ ಕೂತಿರೋ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಗ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಲ್ಯಾಂಪ್ ಆಫರಿಂಗ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. Then once Matajis are done, then Prabhujis will go.